it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Well, good morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Welcome back to the wonderful world of Genshin Impact. It's been a minute. It sure has. It sure has. Hope everyone's doing well today. Annie, congratulations on first. I said hello. Oh, you know what? Real quick, I see something I forgot to set up. What you get for streaming when you don't feel good, considering that the fact that I only missed one thing.
No purpose whatsoever.
Pretty impressive. There we are. That should be everything in order. Oh, there's another thing I forgot to set up, but that's not as important. We can let that one sit. For the time being, I was working on a side quest while offline, but we are going to move back into the main story quest. And where's my mouse cursor? That's a weird and annoying glitch. There we go. Whence the smoke drifts. Hmm. We'll leave it disabled for now. Let us head back to Natlan. But before that... Oh boy. Feeling out of it. Might be a shorter stream than I planned, but we're gonna make some progress. So, first things first, I think I'm gonna let myself do a poll right now. I am gonna do a 10 poll. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna wait a little while. Self do some more story. Maybe I can save up 2 10 pulls. If I pull her now, I'll be tempted to go build her instead of proceeding the story. Hello, Annie. It's always a pleasure to see you around here. I do hope you're doing well today, or at the very least, better than I'm doing. Because boy, am I having a day.
This is the spot.
Oh god, her mic, I forgot about that.
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no
Thank
reason
you.
why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui.
Understood, Annie.
I'm convinced that what the witnesses
Wow,
saw
someone's
was
actually
the
behind
Fatui
me? That's
coercing
impressive.
him, or perhaps trying to extract information.
Well, have a good lurk. Thank you for swinging by.
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
You know what? Let's autoplay this for a second.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Yeah. I need to answer that.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Aw, that's sweet. Excuse me. No, he definitely doesn't sound like a bad person.
Well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Oh, dang. You know what? I just realized I already did this. And I'm very confused as to why it rewound. Yar. My chat was broken. I was fixing something. I didn't see you sooner.
Huh? How about now?
Hello. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I already did this. I don't know why it rewound.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you.
Excuse me.
Wow, you can even
It requires a... When I held your... Anyway.
Yeah, this is weird because, like...
over here, this way!
It must have rewound because I didn't finish a section, but I've literally already watched that segment. Weird. Well, I appreciate it, Yar. And if you're lurking, have a good lurk. I know Genshin's not your cup of tea to watch.
What does she mean by deep and confusing?
For whatever reason.
As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't...
You're too anime, Yar.
Was that St. Lally's
Oh, the problem is it can't pin to
now that
me.
I think about it, it's a good thing I found
Let's
some
go,
helpers this time.
Paimon!
Some things are best done with the help of friends.
He thinks you're just trying to get under Yar's skin.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite
Oh, duh. Thank you for the offering, Frigid. Frigid's underscore cutie bundo. Hydrate, stretch, the good old 4 or 5 redeem. You're crazy, man.
Hey, looks
Oh,
like there's
Yar
a
got
kid
his
over
offering in there too. And the
Let's go
little
take a look.
Henlo.
That little brat, I swear. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience.
Wait. Let me see.
It's so weird to me that this rewound all the way to the beginning.
Sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from...
Anyway.
We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet.
Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate.
In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there?
If you reverse the order, it would look like she's cowering. If you only kind of look at it and don't see that she's smiling.
Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm.
Yeah, perfect. She gonna get bonked. Bonk the Paimon. Don't bonk the Paimon. You know what, Yar? Oh.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston
Yeah, we'll still
around
wait.
here
I was
is
gonna do my polls
jumbled
while you
up.
were here,
I
but
can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro.
well, you know what? When I get out of this
Paige told
cutscene,
us
I'll do a
that you were
poll.
super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
Paimon, she's the woman. If she can do it, I probably could with half the annoyance and
It's
cheaper
about time
price.
that little... There are signs of a
Oh,
struggle
Frigid.
here.
Hello, Geary,
Judging
and
from
thank you
what's
for the
left on the
offering.
scene,
And,
there must have been a fight.
Frigid, here's
But
your compliment.
After that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental
Don't quit your day
traces in
job.
the air support
But that wasn't terrible. No, I'm kidding. That's not your compliment.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal?
This is annoying. I don't know.
Given there
For
are
a little context,
signals
Geary,
leading
I've
from
already
here,
seen this entire segment, but apparently because I quit in the middle, it rewound to the very
I'll
beginning.
take this direction and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Nah, Frigid, your compliment for today is you're very good at backing up Yargenchi's opinion
Roran, what the
and
heck were you
dislike of
doing?
Paimon.
It's one thing to trouble me, but
I
now I have to
figured,
bring
Giri.
other
I hope
people
your
into this as
appointment went well, or at least
You little
decently.
brat.
And off she goes.
I hope you're not in
Did
too
you
much of
might
a
as well.
painful position. I do have a Hydrovision on
Once
me.
Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon, so you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also
I thought it
that
would be a
if we
cute
could hear
idea
what she
to
was
put a
thinking, then
vision
she
on
could-
me when I'm
she
doing
did
Genshin
say that
streams.
She was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. If you think about
And
it,
I asked
she's
someone
really got
what
a lot of the
vision
inner
they
world.
think I would
I mean,
have
it's
based on
quite
what
a
we know of the
different picture from
nations, and
Paimon's
they
first
said
impression of
Hydro.
her.
And I didn't entirely disagree. And then I gave it a Sumeru frame because... Well, I went with the Sumeru frame. I didn't make it. Because that's probably the region I find the most peaceful. So more likely I would be living in. Oh. Gary, I'm so sorry to hear that.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Let's get Frigid's eat shit out of the
I
way.
stand
Frigid,
before
eat
it,
shit.
alone and unchanging.
And then we're gonna put all our energy. We're gonna send all of our positive energy to Giri here. We are going to send all the positive vibes. There you go. There's your positive vibes. Wait, hold on. No, that's good. That's a good team. Yeah, like Cage would probably be Animo, but the person behind Cage would probably be Hydro. Funny thing is, the fill-in doctor came. Oh. Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Wrong emote, Frigid. There you go. I need to build these little chibis more. But while now, whoop, that's not the right team. I don't even remember what that team was for. While we're here, we're gonna try one. We're gonna go for it. One time, and then after doing some story, I should be able to go again. Let's send some... Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully... Nothing. Yeah, I should have pulled yesterday, but I didn't want to pull off stream. Maybe I'll at least get a good 4-star? Yeah, I'll take Candace. I don't think I ever maxed out yet. Nope. Excellent. Can this get any worse? Ha ha ha. I'm kidding. Let's get that out there. I think a few more stories and I'll be able to do another 10 pull. What am I short? 600? Yeah. That's easy. True, true. Oh, I snuck a peek at what the expected... Wow, I really don't have her C6. That's my first constellation. I snuck a peek at the next rotation for Imaginarium Theater, and I got some people I could build, but for now I want to allocate some resources to if I get Shalonen, which obviously she's going to be in there too.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
I'll keep that in mind, Gary. You're gonna stop typing? Maybe you should today, Bridget. Can't seem to type right at all. That's alright. You're good. You're good. Is that Leyline gonna be in my cutscene? That's gonna be hilarious. Traces of phlogiston
find
here. Trail completely ends.
So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Praise. Eat shit. And until I can think of something more specific to be assertive about, I'm just going to go ahead and stick to the usual and show my YouTube. Wrong account. Pretty sure I just missed something minor there, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I gotta make a YouTube. Currently, I only have it in this because I was trying to push my offline videos. They're the only offline videos I have other than my VODs right now. Oh boy, I'm in the Night Kingdom. How exciting. Hello, and
I'm
who do
very
we have
sorry,
here?
But please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Of course not.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world.
Okay, Frigid. Flight isn't
However,
exactly
you're now
super
in the
common.
Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
That's true. Seriously, eat shit, Rays.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering
Why are you
smoke.
no-youing me? I was
My
talking
friend
to...
and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply
God, the
the
McRambles.
fastest and
Ah.
most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Oh, roll run. Yeah, yeah.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Hello,
Be
Capitan.
careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
And what do you want?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlab,
By the way, did you guys
I
know
would
this
like
is
to
now the tallest
sincerely
character in
request a
Genshin?
formal meeting with you.
This gentleman right
in
here.
person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you
Rays,
return
that's
to reality.
actually very
No
accurate.
matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed.
Raze, I
and
honestly think that's the best description of Autoron I've ever heard.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Can someone please tell Seat Lally and Jalonen's voice actresses to get a pop filter? Oh, that's bothering me so much. Yep, there it is.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Do my S's turn into static? Of course I do. They must have reasonable... Good, I trust them. Masters of the Night Wind. That's me.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to,
No, but
exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
rolling back to the earlier topic of the Hydrovision, I think even Cage would have a Hydrovision. Because, like, it
Seasoned
makes sense for a
traveler must
bird
know
and a
the
night
importance of not
wind
pushing yourself beyond
to
your
have
limit.
Animo.
If you need anything
But
from me,
the
just
visions are based
say
on
the word.
motivations and everything for the nations, and Cage is very justice coded, so I feel like Hydro would really fit him. Oh my god. Race. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Like, there's a lot of
In any case, let's take
static
a
on
bit
their
more time
S's.
to
Both
rest now.
Gilonen and Sheetlally have the... Which, I made the noise, but you can't hear it because I'm not a professional voice actor, but even I have a pop filter.
Need to
You're
be more
getting
careful
paid for
next
this.
time.
Feeling better yet,
They
Traveler?
probably got paid more than I get in a month, at least. I picked it up a little when you did it. Well, thank you, I think.
All right, let's get ready.
Yeah, I mean, true, but like,
I followed my
I also
phlogiston
don't
trail
get,
earlier
I
to
also
a
don't make a
stronghold
lot
guarded
in
by
a month,
soldiers.
so that wasn't
I
a
have
really
feeling
high
that
bar.
Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all.
Wind in the clouds.
But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Yeah, I know it's sessions and length of sessions and other smaller niceties like this. Yeah, true. And I know they had to get people who weren't part of the same union as the SAG-AFTRA strike, so they probably had to pay extra for that.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
They get to pay less.
That's Auroron.
I acknowledge
So he
that that
really
was
was
probably
taken
an
by the
option, but
Fatui.
good to know.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Please do.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
No excuse for saying this quickly.
Let's heal up.
I'll catch up.
Alright, that's that all done. Alright. Come on. Oh, hello. Well, neither can I. Whoa! Don't be a killjoy. Oh, I'm so used to using this outside of Notlan that I didn't realize how long it was lasting. Real quick, dirty wordplay. Want to give me the option to veto it.
Auroron!
DM it to me, Raze, because I'm curious, but I do try to keep.
Paimon knows she's called Granny.
Usually
easily, but
keep
it's
things
still
like that
kind
out of my
weird hearing
chat.
Someone actually call her Granny.
That sounds about right, Frigid.
And greetings to you too, other granny.
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait,
Can't?
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
Become ungovernable. Yeah, this has been a hot topic of contention for a while. I feel compelled to recruit everyone from their clan, all things considered. But I also have plans for people I want to pull for.
Exactly.
All right, let me take a look. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I had you DM that. Oh my god. Oh my god, Frigid.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron?
Welcome back from the ads, everybody.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Oh boy. I look forward to it, question mark.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Hold on.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake.
I had another DM I was checking. Sorry about that.
You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know.
Oh, did you really?
You're just lucky we got here when we did.
So
Or
you
we
actually
might be
just really
launching
lucky
another search and rescue
with that
operation
joke
to
race?
find out where they put your severed
No, yeah,
head.
he's got the head of Chromia.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Oh.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yeah, very, very true, right?
Yes,
So why did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey, I'm no ordinary granny. Would they really dare to come after me?
She's not
And you?
defeating the granny
Did
allegations,
the gods give
right?
you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if
Fair
the
enough,
truth
fair
that
enough.
you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
That's a good point.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
I think they really just dropped
If
the
you
ball on
do
this
come face
update
to
in
face with
terms
the Pyro
of
Archon, the first thing you should do is
on the voice quality.
Recite the 3 warnings.
no! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
He's just like me, for real, for real.
Carving waves.
Oh, we got ourselves, No, I'm gonna avoid that. I know it's 1,200 away. I'm gonna walk part of the way to see if I missed any treasures, because I know obviously I did. Did I mention I garden? Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Mine 10 items. Two. 4. 5. 7. Noelle, yeah.
Someone
Noelle will
needs
always
assistance.
be a part of my rotation. It's rare for me to get mine 10 items before the commissions. Cacahuatl. I probably butchered that, but at least I didn't just spew gibberish like I originally was going to. Noelle is a healer, a tank, and a dang good geo applier. Well,
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
yes and no. Someone's name is not what? Holy cow.
Leave it all to me.
Let's ride. Let's round 'em up.
That was quick.
Get out of here, bird. Oh, good thing those guys didn't see me. First.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
You go. Oh, there you are. You're stuck.
Not my lucky day.
That was quick.
Thank you, Noelle.
Out of the frying pan.
Oh.
Fire.
Yeah, that's a good tip. Quite honestly, Frigid. And now that you mention it, I forgot mine today. Woo! And now that you mention it, I also forgot my my other medication.
Shattered.
Wow, I'm doing good today.
No stone unturned.
Thankfully, it's nothing like vital or potentially life-threatening, but still quite inconvenient.
There is no escape.
Do I turn into Yoshi? Yeah, why not? Alright, Race. Good luck being continuously productive. You can do it. Well, rather, if you can't do it, then I don't know who can. No, it's not infinite, but if there are particular nodes around that are meant to be latched onto, then you can keep going for a good while. So it is 2 licks and 2 jumps until you hit the ground by default. Oh, I'm with my people now. Let's go. Where we going, boys? Poop. I got you. Woo! Alright, let's refill my phlogiston. Oh, there they are. Speaking of. If you hit the nodes, it resets your regular cooldown. So in that way, if you're just flailing around like a goober like I'm doing, you can do it infinitely. There we go. That was fun. Had a nice little flight session there. I'll get back to work, Race. Thanks for hanging out. Three-month refill. About a year ago, walking in the kitchen, lit up the bottle. 6 or 7. Oh boy. Gotcha, gotcha. That sounds about right.
How about this? Illusion move! Get them! Carving wave! Not my lucky day.
Not my lucky day.
Leave it all to me. Shine down, torn to oblivion.
That cackle is never ending.
Take them.
Ooh,
I
butter.
have no need.
Hell yeah, butter. See, that's why I walked. There was a treasure chest I missed. On the path. I know there's several I missed, but I mean on the way to the destination. Oh! Ooh! 2 for 1. How fortuitous.
Illusion shattered.
I committed a grave sin, and I actually gave one of Raiden's artifacts to Xiangling for now to boost her energy regen. I think she needs it more right now.
I told you today's our lucky day.
Where was that other one? Over here.
Off we go.
Well, Scarlet didn't really have flying mechanics properly anyway. Alright, this one was a puzzle. And I don't really have much by way of a fire application. And Glooba's trying to burn the treasure chest instead. So I guess we're bringing the lighter out.
Leave it to me.
Right? I know there's probably a mechanic to tell me what order to do it in. But why do that when you can brute force it?
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Assassin's Creed 3 I liked, but it's probably my least favorite of the original games. Black Flag is the last one I played properly, and it is probably my favorite. While Ezio is probably my favorite character, Black Flag probably has my favorite gameplay. Got to feed our turkey. I should probably pull Zhongling back out and put Amber back in the back lines.
I can't wait any longer.
Black Flag is one that I feel like Yar could possibly have a good time with. If he hasn't already dabbled in it. There's a lot of sailing and naval combat. I know naval combat isn't really his forte. He prefers just sailing them as far as I know. I might be wrong, but there's not really much by way of customization though. It's just your one ship and you can get some different decorations for it, but I know he likes sailing. And that's why I liked it. You return to the city, and Seat Lally brings you to the speaker's chamber, where you recount everything that has happened to Oloron. Giri says, I came across this weird random thing in HSR. This lady was standing next to a common and luxury chest and told me to pick one since it's not lucky and the other is not. Rather, one is lucky and the other is not. I picked the common chest and got something lucky, I guess, but she goes away and leaves the other chest behind. Oh, yeah. I encountered that too. And man, did I spend a long time contemplating on if I should open it or not. And I think I left it. I think I chose not to open it.
Came to the captain's rescue,
but I don't
because
remember
he
for sure
promised to
because that was a
help him
long
in
time
exchange
ago.
For Seat Lolly's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
Yeah, but it wasn't as good. I think I chose to
We'll give her a
leave
full
the
report.
extra chest behind,
I'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
but I don't remember for sure. Yeah.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Seat Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much.
I remember overanalyzing it,
Mr.
like
Auroron,
questioning
please
myself, like,
report back to the
what they
speaker's
expect me to
chamber
do
as
is
soon as
leave it,
you've
so maybe I
received
should
notice
open
of
it.
the
But
Archon's
maybe that's what they
decision.
expect me to do. And while I'm not getting a reward for not opening it, there could be a punishment for opening it. And I went back and forth like that for a while until I finally said, screw it. And I left it behind, I believe.
I
Because it's
understand.
clearly a test in
Thank you.
universe, even if it's not as
And
meant
thank
as
you
a
too,
test
Granny.
to the player, per se.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now.
There will be no twiddling of the thumbs here.
Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, Other Granny.
This sounds like a light novel title right here. Tell me this doesn't sound like a light novel title. This new grandson of mine is way too polite. Oh, it really does. Well, obviously.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Traveler? What?
Paimon, shut up.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Also, Frigid, I was thinking about how your stream always seems to have extra delay than most people. And while I can't figure out a way to prevent it, if it ever seems like your delay is really good, just try refreshing the stream and that should at least temporarily fix it. Unless you really have some weird problem, and then I don't know.
What are they saying in the tribe?
Let's see now. Oh, man. I should do the Reminiscent Regimen, but I'm gonna wait. Wait, this is a new one. I was thinking of the aphid. It's another combat event, isn't it? You'll single player or team up in co-op. Yeah, I can tell because I didn't recognize it. I was playing last night. It says you can single player it, but it's probably better in co-op. I see, I see, I see. Oh no. That is a good bit of currency though, I'm not gonna lie. Uh Cool, cool, cool. Marco. Woo. I got 4 days. Well, apparently 3 days. Do the silly little aphids. And I have I did their trials. Okay, I don't know if you delayed,
I'll whip one up
but
in
if
no
you said
time.
it right away, then there was a hefty delay. Probably a few seconds, I want to say. Alright, we waiting for the next day. We'll do more story. Maybe we'll worry about that stuff. At least finish point 3 or chapter 3 or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I had a back itch. I had to grab my back scratcher. Which does tend to usually make the problems worse instead of better. But whatever. Now, I do wish that it would tell me the agreed upon location before I time skipped so I could get there, but... Well, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I just kind of stretched a little while scratching my back, but there's a chest over there.
With salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
That's such an Eric Matthews moment. Anyone ever watch Boy Meets World? You. The hell? Is this the event that I stumble on it by accident? Oh, okay. That's weird. On my back. I got a lucky Saurian. What am I doing? Is this like a Zelda minigame? Where I gotta pick a chest? Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, hello there. Bang! Good boy, Nugget.
Race you!
Well, but not over there, buddy. Alright, fine. We'll do it the Noel way.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Too much for me. Oh. Oh. I see. I don't see. Good boy. Oh, it's another wobble. I got you. I got you. I need to get the lizard. I can't get it through the gate because that would be too easy, right? Oh, there's a thing over there too. Easy. There you go, buddy. In you go. Goes with phlogiston, and then it's active, right? Of course it is. Aha, you thought you could hurt me.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat carving waves.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Roar. Roar. Oh. That's a wrap. Precious chest, honestly. I'll take that. Happily. Oh my god, that camera angle. Alright, alright. Alright, Nugget found this. Roar. $10,000 Mora. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. No. Nugget wants us to keep it, and I want to keep it. I don't trust her. Don't call him Ted Nugget. He's just Nugget. I named him myself, Frigid. That's not the NPC name. I named him Nugget. So his name is Nugget, not Ted Nugget. Since Nugget doesn't want to sell, we'll just have to keep it. Roar. Of course I value Nugget more than Mora. What the hell is wrong with you, Tweepia, or whatever your name is? Oh, that's cute. That's wholesome. Maybe I misjudged her. I love the frickin' the nugget quests. Or the Teplosaur quests, if you want to be technical.
Let's ride.
Shine down!
Watch this! Come on! Show me your courage!
Come on!
Carving waves.
I still say that one sounds almost like Paul Warburton.
Chill out.
Forget it!
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
Oh, Patrick Warburton. Why did I say Paul? Oh yeah, Kuzco had a meeting with the Pyro Archon. Welcome back from the ads, by the way, everybody. I'm a little late on the uptake on that one, but I was caught up in the moment.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
Love the way he says that. Like he knows it's not the most pleasant thing.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
Yeah.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash, and that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
I mean, she would do that, but she would totally eat the cookies for herself.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
Maybe.
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
I'm listening, Capitan, but I don't know if I believe you just yet.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan.
Alright, so far it doesn't seem unreasonable, but I assume you have more.
Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
That is just your speculation.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
The Dragon Sovereign?
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
One moment. One moment. There are two things I forgot during setup. My phone wasn't with me and I heard it ringing across the house. But it was just a spam call. We're good. Sometimes frigid, but believe it or not, with cheese dip, I prefer plain potato chips more than tortilla chips.
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again.
So
Cat
what?
got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I am confused, Frigid.
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
I answered you just now. Oh. Flap. No, queso, I just prefer regular nacho cheese.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You!
No, you
That's
don't.
it. Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of it, so maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for
Doesn't
me.
Frito-Lay just
okay?
sell a prepackaged nacho cheese dip? Might be harder to find depending on where you live, I guess, but not perfect, but it's good. It gets the job done. Hello, Cheat Lolly. But I'm gonna need Malika. And I'm already pulling for
In
Jalonin.
all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly... You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed.
It's definitely
It's
a
like
little
going
awkward.
to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
I don't even microwave it because it's got metal. The one I buy anyway. I just use it cold. I like cold chip and dip. Call me crazy.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
My God.
Yes. And every time my friends scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making...
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Gran...
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why
You
would you
know,
listen to an old hag
disagree.
like me?
I prefer all of those warm. The lasagna I don't
You
really
say
have all that
the
often.
Right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables. I don't need anything from you.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
Yeah, I've noticed this in Star Rail. A lot of the time, anger is handled a lot differently in different scenarios. And the way voice actors want to portray a character also differs. That said, there is one scene, or one line, I should say, one line of dialogue in Penacony that even most of the sub-only purists think the English voice actor did better. Some of them are still holding on to the Japanese and pointing out the cultural differences, and the character differences. But most people like the dub version better of the line.
The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must
I'll
be
tell you
no
the line
good.
when you get to it.
You, Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That said, you're a
I'm
good
starting to
ways
get
away from it.
lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but
That little
isn't
shit.
he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Ugh, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
I like her more and more.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natland, then can't we...
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
See, I get the comparison you're trying to make, Frigid, but that's like, because of the exact makeup of the people you're giving those roles to, it just doesn't work. First of all, the dog is Odie. He's too much of an idiot for Cooper to be him. Cooper's an idiot, but in different ways. And remember, only I can call him an idiot. My cat is definitely fat. But she's also definitely a girl, so she can't be Garfield. And you're calling me John, really? I'm offended. I'm offended, Frigid.
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Get out of your awkward cage, Frigid. Get out of your awkward cage.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, it's been a while since we last ate.
No, there
Now you
isn't.
can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
I hate to tell you, it's all pre-recorded. I just kept the commercials in the recording.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
How did this become Paimonville?
Say what you will about Paimon, or Paimon's voice actress. I know I sure will. But she has a really good, exacerbated, angry voice. So any chance the game gets me to poke Paimon's buttons, I will almost always take it.
See, Lolly looks quite down on herself. All right. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide into that? So you can just sit back and enjoy, Sweet Lolly. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let
I
me take
know.
you out for some food and drinks?
Poor March.
I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I
Aw,
like to think
poor
I'm
March.
not completely useless.
Sure, That's fine with us.
Difference is, March isn't going to definitely betray us by accident.
Sweet Lolly.
Well, then again, I don't know, maybe.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
The Honkai Impactors have their theories about her, but I try not to poke too much because I don't like using that knowledge. But what I will say is I believe that she was from another world and doesn't remember it.
Surfboard?
That's why she was frozen. Here's the thing, and then Paimon has the same naming convention as the Archons, right? And she's got abyss colorings. My working theory has always been that I have two theories. Why not both, Kiri? That she is the tiny Archon for the Abyss, and she's tiny because no one believes in her anymore. You know, the power of belief and all that. Or she is a remote tool for the Heavenly Principles that just hasn't been activated yet. Well, no, you're not entirely far off from my theory. I think she's going to betray us against her will. That's what it's going to be coming down to. We're going to enter the Celestia, and she's going to be activated and betray us. That or my other theory where she is the Archon of the Abyss. Yeah, I mean, this game can get dark, but it does like to lighten things up again by the end of it. Benedict Paimon. But if the game does keep continuously getting darker, then maybe everything won't be all happy. Maybe it'll get really dark. But hey, that's just a theory. A Frigid wants me to say this theory. Thanks for watching. Oh, this is a jam. I love this song. Bet you Paimon likes the song too. Yeah. Okay, bye. Oh, yeah, we're moving on. I'm good. I'm good with that.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
Oh no, she's wasted.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
No,
Huh?
she's drunk.
How could that be. I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course. No, not really.
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
My thanks. Start wondering whether she's actually drunk or working through some complex problem in her head. Oh, I think it's drunk.
Sitlali? Sitlali?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Sitlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans.
Aw, poor Lolly.
I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really?
We're going in the ads, so I think I am going to take a brief be right back break. Sit tight, guys. It won't be long. Also, Frigid, I don't believe you. For teasing you for the product placement. Hashtag not sponsored. I should have ridden more carefully. It's my fault that your cat. Shut up. Huh? Well, damn. Not sure which little girl I like anymore. Raya? What did you do? Where's Eric? He's dead. What? No, he won't hurt anyone else. In terms of resources and appearances. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why, but I never got your name. There we go. Christopher Harrison. What the hell? I think I saw the I would have liked to get more details, like the hair and face down, but I think I made a pretty good pace today. We'll have to. And if you'll look to your left, there's a frigid meatwad laughing at his own jokes that they have on these computers. And on your right, actually, on the current screen, that's on the right. Play again. I guess that's fair. I'm back, everybody. Frigid meatwad. You shouldn't be missing this. Look what they had on the government computers. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure this will be clipped. I saw them at 5:02. I'm just. Why did I commit to murder? Oh my god. Confess. I'm gonna go back to the game screen now because I'm clearly brain broke.
Granny Seat Lolly, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some
Excuse
lazy
me?
slacker either.
What,
Between
Seat Lolly?
meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
Up. Y'all looked at her hand. She has to hit you now. I don't make the rules.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
The look on Lumine's face.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
You did, and you lost the other game too.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind
who,
this
me?
pitch black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of...
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
Nope, this is just Lolly.
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
Dang.
Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
That sounded like a really important premonition. Oop.
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
Well, with tacos or whatever the size of that.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you—
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely, you know the feeling too?
Regine, is the fish taco shaped like a fish?
Actually, about that.
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Oh boy, we gonna tell her.
So...
Yeah, we heard.
You heard my...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much!
What's he, Lolly? I like her more and more as the story goes on.
It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
Hmm.
So that, happens to you a lot.
Wait a second. Really?
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something
Whoa.
generic.
Thank you, Base. I appreciate that. Thank you for the resub. And good luck with work. Good luck with work. $40 is crazy, so please pace yourself and take care where you can. Oh, the thing that I was just really confused about, Pete Lally has the same voice actress as March.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their...
Poor Pete Lally, seriously.
Off we go.
Six out of 3 subs for the week, thanks to Fenrath and Base Freak. You know that. Nah. I guess you disapprove of me then? I'm wearing pajamas right now. Can't see my lower body.
Don't worry. I always win anyway. Carving waves.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
It actually, unironically, is a great view. Can I? That's a really nice picture. Moving on. I mean, that was obvious. That's not even a bet. I removed the HUD. What else do you think I'm doing?
Wow, it's beautiful.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just
She is so quick to anger.
embarrassed.
But I guess that's her
Here you
character
are
type.
thanking me, even after you helped me all this time.
Actually, my screenshot didn't save, so good thing I kept it on the video for a long period of time.
Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Okay, fine.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long, it might as well be true.
Oh.
You're just a regular person.
Yeah, pretty much.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eats Flea is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid
Alrighty.
of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
No.
We don't find you scary at all.
In fact, I want you to punch me. Punch me right now.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
Yeah, you said it.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan.
Okay.
A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead.
That's the shame she lives with, huh?
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived, and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
Yeah.
You don't look so good, Seatlolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Oh. I want to give her the biggest hug in the world. I want Lolly to be happy.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain Yeah,
We should be
you're
upfront
right.
with her.
We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's go to bed.
I am a simple man. I see a treasure chest. Seek it out.
Illusion shattered.
You're toast!
Leave it all to me.
Amazing.
Easy.
Oh no, I dropped it. Quick, pick it up. Hope I didn't just jinx us.
I'm gonna go to the Tablet of Tana. Tend to go. Eh, well.
Let's ride.
Follow the sparkly pea trail. Why did it do that? Look at the path. Why is it... What does it think it's going around? That? Is it perceiving that balloon as in the way? That balloon is gonna fall. Oh no, haunted maracas. Alright, alright, alright. That balloon is gonna fall though. Mark my words. Seems like Bridget's browser crashed.
Why is it so noisy outside?
Or his phone died or something.
Well, guess we should see what's going on.
Is there a cooking fire in here? No. Alright. Do you have any pre-made? No. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. There's no reason I can't use that. Alright, alright. Whoop. That wasn't what I meant to do. We'll head on out. These two look like they're ready to host a podcast. Welcome to the Natlan Dinosaur Podcast, where we talk about the patrons of the inn and the foods that they like to eat.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many
Interesting.
areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation, but I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry, I never forget a promise to a friend. Thank you. Alright, I need to start heading back.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
All right, I can use this one, right? And indeed, I have a new recipe. Saurus crackers. And let's see. Not a terribly hard recipe. Let me guess. Really? It's not Kachina's favorite? All right. We will cook it normally. Well, I blame my household for that one missed perfect. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste all my flowers on this. If it wasn't for the cacao tool, I would be able to make a good amount of these. You know what? Sure, we'll make a few of these since I can make a special dish version. I wish there was a better way to mass produce poultry, even though it is one of the easiest farmable foods. But the Tazi Ragul is the only truly mass-producible food. Though I haven't been able to buy it for a while because of the Cage Mora crisis. Bear with me a moment. I just sneezed, so now I am in pain because of my issue right now. Make a couple of these just because. Can I make any more revive food in high doses? Oh, I can. I have been buying up those shrimp apparently. Does anyone have a special version of this? No? Then we'll just cook it with Jean. And we shall make 99 sweet shrimp sushi. Honestly, I think that's a good start. Let's change the food in our bag to that now. switch the delicious egg roll to the delicious sweet shrimp sushi. And we will switch the Taze Ragoul to the... I can find it, the Sweet Madame. Where is the Sweet Madame? Suspicious barbecue ribs. Couple grain fruit. Gonna be on the bottom because it's, yep, my most recent thing. Mm-hmm. Sure, sure. Seriously, pie. Oh my god, that hurts. Alright, let's keep moving. Sorry, it's really hard to maintain commentary right now when I sneeze or yawn because the pain in my ear that it flares up.
For complete. Add Astra.
My doctor thinks my theory as to what's causing it is not very likely. I don't know, but
Need a surfboard?
we shall see. Hey, it's the best girl that'll never be a playable character.
Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
All at once?
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
It seems like everyone has the this time around, and Mualani didn't before. So I feel like production or post, whatever crew is in charge of it, I don't know. They forgot to do their editing work, or they cut some corners.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
That would be pretty great,
So if that's the
actually.
case, I repeal my earlier accusations about them needing to get pop filters. Although they might still, I don't know.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Hello, the honk.
Oh, and some of
Welcome
us
in. I hope you're doing
need
well
to
today.
avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
I had to. All right, let's talk to Moika.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlin are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
What?
Yeah. Hopefully not with those people standing there.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story.
Mm-hmm.
I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations
Yeah,
of
I'll
Tavak.
say.
Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but still. This has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason.
Okay.
Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared Paimon. You really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great. Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
Sure you're not stretching yourself too thin? I know a few people
now
like
you
that.
doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with more.
No need to worry about me.
Oh man. Oh. I am not feeling very spiffy. I should break to find food soon, but I wanted to at least finish part 3. For those of you who have done this, if you're still actively lurking, am I close to the end of part 3? I know the whole story is long, but am I close to part 3 at least? Yeah, I've heard that even from not just you that this chapter is very long. And I had originally planned on making it an endurance. I don't know, I just know it releases in 2 parts, right? It's like part 3 and part 4. You're okay. There's nothing to be sorry for, Geary. God, I love this song. Because I do have a lot of prep work to do. I'm actually making a good meal tonight. Might help me feel a little better. Probably not. But why did my music? No. Dang it. Oh, this is another catchy one, though. I really want to do another tenfold. Maybe I can get some currency to buy another thingy. Maybe I'll get someone that I have. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna do a single pull to scratch the itch. Nope. And achoo. No. I'll just do single pulls. I'm sure I'll get enough for a 10 pull again soon. Maybe. It's not like it has any less odds than doing an actual 10-fold. It just feels nicer to do a 10-fold. Almost exactly enough. Yeah, they're gone now. Bye-bye. Nothing either, huh? What do we got? No, I just did like what? 9? No. Like 6 summons? So we'll account for that. Look at all that Dory. $50. Ah. So we're like at 65 or 70. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. We're getting to soft pity at very least. Yeah, I guess I'll treat my body well and I'll end. I did want to go a lot longer, but you gotta take care of yourself. I know, I know.
Huh? Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
I know, but at this point I was trying to do this on stream, but I'm only playing Genshin like once a week. So I might have to finish the story off stream, or I'm never gonna catch up. I'd wanted to finish it on stream.
Where's my key? Not again.
So dumb, I love him. See where she's at the moment. Oh yeah, that's where I left her. Still pretty good. Here's my odd piece. Unequip that. There we go. That was a good one. I don't think I could top that. But I'm curious if this will roll a crit damage, we can try for it. Ick! How did I know that was going to happen? Okay. Ick. Every time. So sad that my perfect flower's on the back burner. Quote unquote perfect. Eh. That's 3 for 3 rolling into defense. You. 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 Alright, so there's nothing really good at the moment. Unless I give her flower back and there's something better in here. Hmm. And this gives. Oh my god! How is it always, without fail, rolling into defense? That one starts with defense, so we're not even going to look at it. Nope. Nope. You know what? What's my current piece? 14.8. Okay. Now roll on the crit rate. And roll on the crit rate. You need to roll into the crit rate for me, friend. And then I'm gonna go take care of myself. I promise. Actually, I don't have a lot of pieces of that artifact, so I'll pass on that one. All right. I just want crit damage. All right, I'll use it anyway. I need pieces I can farm for them. Go for crit rate. Come on. All right. All right. What if I go all in? Let's try to max this real quick. Can I clear this? That's gonna go overkill, isn't it? That's too much experience. Well, I got these I was recently farming. I want to keep that one, actually. Matter of fact, throw a few more in. That one might be good. don't know what I'm going to need in the future, so I kind of want to keep a lot of these for the people from this nation. Come on. I'm already using that. Nothing. I was so hoping that that would go into a super success or something. Oh, wait a minute. Those are an easy pass. Ew. I guess I can use these, even though I didn't mean to. And then one of these. And an adequate one of these. Alright. None of them went in the crit rate. That is a wild shame. If I do this and give her back her default flower, where does that put me on her stats? I mean, that's actually an improvement. Hold on now. All right. I think missing 1.6% crit isn't really all that bad. So that is a shiny number. And now I'm going to look for someone to raid. I always snooze that ad that was about to start in 13 seconds. See who we got going here. As always, Genshin is dangerous to raid into right now. Although this person is only doing the TCG. Oh, but they are not an English speaker. And not that there's anything wrong with that. But I don't think anyone here speaks Portuguese particularly well. I sure don't. Oh, I've scrolled so far, there's some IR real streamers. Interesting that it's focusing on Genshin this time instead of bringing in a mix of Genshin and people that I follow. Oh, Leica's live and is doing the Abyss. I thought I did raid her fairly recently. Oh. Let's see. I'm spending way too time choosing a raid, but you know how it is. Especially when you have my brain. Well, there was an option, but they just went AFK, so I guess I will raid. Oop. I'll raid into Eclair, why not? Alright, I will go raid into Eclair Blanchette. Playing the new Zelda game. So let's get that outro sequence going. Boy, am I wiped. I apologize, guys, for the scuff this stream. But I appreciate all of you always hanging out. Whether you were larking, came and left, came and mysteriously disappeared, larked the whole time, anything in between. I truly appreciate you. That's not entirely false, Kiri. Now, I hope you all take care of yourselves and one another. And have a good rest of your day or night. We are going to go raid into Eclair Blanchette. No, we are not. He apparently has raids disabled. So, since we've already started the outro, I am just going to default. I'm gonna go to Laika. Because I'm not gonna waste more of you guys' time. Because she's about the only person streaming right now that isn't doing something spoilery to me. That's okay, she's coming. There's like 2 weeks left. I'll get her. Oh, I can't raid Laika either. Am I having an issue? Oh, I have an ad starting. That's nice. Ah, I forgot to snooze them again. The ads wouldn't stop me from raiding, right? That's bizarre. I reloaded my browser. Let me try again. We will start by trying Eclair again. No, unable to raid at this time. There's error. What if I just picked somebody else? And didn't worry too much about spoilers. Just to see if that's the issue or not. No, they're all in part 4, so that's really dangerous. This is strange. Let's just pick someone then. That's horror. That's horror. That's ASMR. BCG Shop Simulator. That's ASMR. Hello. All right. Let's just try Church, who's doing Super Mario Party. If I can't raid them, then the problem's on my side, because that would be 3 for 3. The problem's on my side. I guess we're not raiding today. I have no idea what's going wrong. Alright, we're not raiding today, everybody. It just says we are unable to raid insert name here at this time for everyone I try. And then my raid button says error next to it. So, hey, that's cool. I don't like that, but I will look into it off stream. My apologies for the lack of the raid. So we'll just call it here. No, neither have I. And I hope it doesn't mean something weird is going on with my account. Okay. That just means you can look out and watch my Minecraft rambling YouTube videos. Huzzah! Here's your raid target, my YouTube channel. I'm kidding. Mostly. Alright everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I think by this point everyone here and or lurking, it would be have a good rest of your night. But regardless, just take care of yourselves. And I'll see you next time. Later. Oh, my vision's not on the screen. That's okay, I'm not in Genshin anymore. Bye-bye.